Nordic Built is an initiative from the Nordic Council of Ministers. And through this initiative, we would like to identify and highlight the strongholds of the Nordic building sector. The Nordic building sector has a strong position when it comes to low energy and sustainable buildings. Despite this, the Nordic building sector has yet not managed to take the world lead when it comes to sustainable and energy efficient buildings. The first step towards this identification process was that we invited 65 top leaders to Nordic Built Arena in February 2012. The main task at this meeting was to identify the core and the strongholds of the Nordic building sector.
The Nordic Built program is really a fantastic program, and I must say I haven't heard of many other programs like that, and it's absolutely the right thing to do, getting 65 scientists and business leaders talking about these essential topics really in terms of sustainability and how to bring the region forward in these topics. It's fantastic, and I can only congratulate the government to have put such a program up here and get this rolling.
If you look out of the windows, we will see that we are facing two major crises right now. We are facing a financial crisis, but we're actually also facing a climate crisis and resource crisis. We need to find solutions which are better to the economy and better for the environment.
CO wants to be a part of the Nordic Built program. It's a natural continuation of our strategy. We have decided to focus most of our activities on sustainability and climate change. And we think that the Nordic countries together has an enormous potential.
When you look at all the Nordic countries, they all have individual qualities. And when you combine them, you really get a powerful platform.
So far, we haven't really seen the Nordic model. But these 2 days have really, at least for my own sake, made the Nordic model much more real than it was before I came. So now I see that we really have something to sell outside the Nordic countries that we need to work together on.
We have a big opportunity if we work more closely together between the industries in the different Nordic countries, and that we actually have a societal and construction industry tradition similar enough to enable us to do that.
Nordic Built is important for IKEA in two dimensions. We work with the home is our focus. We work with a more sustainable life at home, and of course the home is tightly connected to the building in where you live.
I think this initiative couldn't have been taken 3 or 4 years ago, but it can be taken today. And it's actually great that the initiative has been taken today, so all credit to Nordic Innovation for doing this.
As politicians, we can make regulations, we can make economic incentives, and I would love to hear about people out there in the private sector, in the municipalities, in the building sector, can actually move and act now.
I hope that we will see that this meeting made a change.
Since Nordic Built Arena, we have developed, by the help of the participants, the Nordic Built Charter. At this charter, we're stating 10 principles on which the Nordic building sector strives to create their built environment on. It's really about taking ownership of sustainability. It's about building on the strongholds that already exist, and it's about taking a step further. We believe that the Nordic building sector really has what it takes to deliver the sustainable and energy efficient solutions that are needed today and in the future. We would like to invite the whole Nordic building sector to join our charter. We would like to invite you to commit to its principles and implement these into your work.